So just sign a blank check over to Mecum Auctions, and I have full access to buy anything I want.
250,000. There you go.
Great, 250 G's. Thank you. Hey, welcome to Flying Wheels and night one of the Mecum Auto Auction, or night one for me, where they're actually days in. They had 4,300 cars, and today's my first day here. I just checked in with my father over there, and I can tell you, this is the nicest car show I've ever been to. I'm here to buy things. We are in Ferrari flip money. Really, really cool. The only thing is they have a 10% buyer's fee on everything. So if I spend 40, I actually spend 44. If I spend 100, I spend 110,000. We're gonna walk around and see everything there is to see at the Mecum auction, including this Bandit Wrangler and this Mach 1, and oh, the cars just keep going on and on and on. And I'm gonna show you all of them. I've never been here before. I like doing these videos because you get to experience them right alongside. So everything I see for the first time, you're seeing with me through the eyes of the camera, just like my eyes are seeing, which is really, really neat. The bidding is still going on. We're gonna go onto the auction block to see what's happening there. And then the next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, we're gonna bid on stuff and see if maybe we take some stuff home. Who knows? That's what's really cool about these videos. You get to see it as we see them. My name's Craig from Flying Wheels. Let's head into the Mecum Auto Auction. Yeah, so right off the bat, one of my favorite cars, as you know if you're already a viewer, is the Dodge Viper. This is an official pace car for the Dodge Viper, so this should make it a 1993, I believe. Yes, it's a 1993. Mine's a 1994 with 9,000 miles. Identical car without the pace car and the lighting and everything. Same car. Also, Di Tommaso Pantera, and then a Plymouth Roadrunner right there. I know what the guy behind me is going to be into is this green Torino right here.
Love these.
What'd you say?
Kid. I've always loved these Torinos.
I knew it.
Since I was a kid. Look at the pearl white paint on this.
And a Ranchero. Now what's gonna be funny about these videos is I have my taste, he has his taste. I'm a product of the 90s, he's a product of the 70s. So he's gonna love things that are far out there. You guys are gonna see all the things he's into, which is really funny, and all the things I'm into, which is really cool. And as we walk into the auction, things just keep getting better and better and better. That's a Celine, I believe. Corvette brake calipers on it. LS engine. Let's see what this is. Yeah, factory 5, not a Celine. I'm sorry, I knew that. It was a factory 5. We have an LC500, another Dodge Viper, a McLaren 720S. Now you'll see a lot of these cars have sold stickers on them because they've already gone through the auction. Unfortunately, we missed them, but the bid goes on. There's lots of cars that haven't gone through yet that we're gonna see for the next 2 days. Oh my goodness, is that an original or is that a replica? What's really neat about this is like every car show I go to, we see replicas. That slant nose would normally be a replica when I go to a car show. When you come here, chances are we're seeing the original products. I saw an original Shelby Cobra. See, this is a Volkswagen Custom Speedster, so that is a replica. Going over here, is this a slant nose replica or is this an original? 1988 Porsche 911 slant nose Cabriolet. Here we go, is that a 318, a 308? 308 GTSI, and the cars just keep going on. Mercedes-AMG GT. That's actually a factory color. I was in England last year, thought this was a wrap, and a lot of you actually told me this is a factory color on this car in matte green. Wow. I could do this for days and days and days, but I don't want to. I want to go into the auction block, see what's selling, see what's running through now, because we're not buying anything out here. We're going to be in there to be buying stuff. Let's go inside.
Look at the bike crate.
Now they also do an art collection sale too. Yeah, right?
I had the orange.
See, now I have a bike collection. You have a completely different bike collection. They have an art collection, which I was thinking was just like signs and stuff. We missed the art collection, but they have some really, really cool things here. Look at.
Oh, that's the one I had.
That's the one you had?
I had the orange crate.
Orange crate.
See
this
the
is apple
5-speed
crate.
shifter, the shocks in the back, the banana seat, 5-speed shifter, Springer front end.
What is this, shock?
Yeah, 8-hanger bars.
Maybe it's good we didn't come to the art collection sale.
I know, and look at the little chopper front
I
wheel.
wonder what this sold for.
$2,500 bike.
It's sold. $2,500 bike.
Buy them online, they're about $2,500.
All right, I just hear speakers. Where's the auction block? What's really neat is a lot of these come from collections, like people's actual collections, like Doyle Thomas collection, and we have Gary Thomas collection. Who are Gary and Doyle Thomas? Boo Boo's Garage, all Corvettes in here. An entire warehouse full of Corvettes. All right, here we go. Check out this tent. New 4 GT. Oh my goodness, a Lamborghini Countach, the same one that was in the Wolf of Wall Street. 2 Porsche GTs, one there, one down there. They have an entire GTO collection over there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out.
Here we go, registered bidders only. Let's go see what we come up with.
130, 120, 130, 130,000, 130,000, 5.
It's an arena, like If you go see a concert, go see Monster Jam at a big arena.
This is an incredible car, and it's somewhat affordable. It should be under 100 grand. That's CR1, 95 grand. Add 9,500 buyer fee to it. That's a lot of car. Only 28 miles on. 638 horsepower, LS9 supercharged V8. 97.5. And you are right now getting a behind the scenes shot.
Do me a favor, find the PT Cruiser line for $650.
The Volkswagen Beetle line.
Yeah, and then I'm in.
This is the behind the scenes, like this is what it's like on the backside of the auction that you don't get to see on TV. It's just cars as far as the eye can see, and it's all categorized too.
I gotta tell you, for Florida, I misjudged the temperature. It's flipping freezing out. So it's all categorized. So those were Dodge Vipers, and you have a Corvette section, you have a GTO section. So whatever you're into, you can plan your day around that category and come here to buy those. So it's not GTO today and GTO 10 days from now. All of them are kind of put together.
When I was a kid, this was one of my all-time favorite cars. This is one of my all-time dream cars. 67, 68, 69 Firebird 400.
No, I think the only difference between 67 and 68, so 69 obviously has the new headlights. 67 and 68, I think 68 has these on the side.
Yeah.
I think, so is this 68? Oh, this is 67.
So disregard everything I just said.
So what year did, when you were a kid, what year did we get you?
I had a 69 convertible in white, no tack on the hood, and it had a Chevy 350, not a 400. I think I see another ZR1 over there, which I'm really interested in. Thing I'm most interested in?
Right there, Bentley Continental GT.
I know a guy that had one of these.
Yeah.
It was great in the snow, terrible on gas, extremely unreliable.
I know a guy that tried to race one, it was a drag, but it had a cracked windshield, so they wouldn't let me.
Right, I didn't pass tech inspection at the drag race with it.
Nana Forney, little old Italian woman, 60 years old. This was her car.
In convertible too?
Not a convertible, no. 66 GTO.
Wow.
Like George Costanza.
And her sister had a 68 GTO. Tell us we're not from a car family.
Wow.
ZR1.
This is better than the new Z06, as far as I know.
Listen to it. It shouldn't sound like that.
What do you mean? What should it sound like?
Get close and listen to this. You hear that tinkle, 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 tinkle,
yeah.
tinkle, tinkle, like this.
Yeah.
It's a loose change in it, but that kind of money, I don't
That
want
was a good impression. It is a tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
But that kind of money, I don't want loose change in my car.
So 755 horsepower, estimated between 300 and 325,000.
Add another $32,000 in buyer fees.
What a family car. So is this a Nomad? Look at those back seats. Wow. And they did kind of a rear back bench seat in a 5-speed transmission. This is neat.
This is it.
Oh, that's what you want. This is what you wanted. It's here tonight.
That's
Maybe we'll buy a car on our first night. So like I had said, categorized. Mustang, Mustang, Mustang.
And a lot of these are owned by like the same collector. Some of them with like very, very little mileage.
I like the Colin Dutch.
Yeah, no Colin Dutch in there. Resto mod.
Look at that.
Wow.
You can buy a 50, easily 50.
So you're saying this Shelby GT500, 2009, you could buy for 50-ish on the road on the
Low
side
miles,
of the
50,000. This Laguna
We'll see what it
Seca,
goes for here. Laguna Seca.
55 grand. They're on the internet right now. Laguna Seca.
All right, and we'll see what they both go for
Yeah, I'd like to.
at the auction. And don't forget, again, add 10%.
Because I've been watching them. What's this Shelby here?
50th anniversary.
And on this Laguna Seca Boss 302, it has 13 miles on it. I can't base it. I was going to go on my dealer app and see what they're selling for. I can't base a 13 miles. This is collector quality. Completely different than something I would see at the auction. So 13 miles. Let me just type in 13 miles.
And see what comes up. All right, retail in this Boss 302, 40 grand. 36.2 is MMR. Dealer wholesale 20, that's not realistic.
So let's just say 40. That's not realistic. Now let's see what it sells for. Before the Boss 302 goes up, I want you to say what you just said about this GT500.
So this 09 GT500 Grabber Orange convertible, there's one in Meredith, New Hampshire. The guy's had it on Marketplace for 3 years. Low mileage. He wants $55,000 and he can't get it.
It's tough to compare though, because these cars have like 100
Right,
miles.
these have no miles
How do you
on them,
price
they have
100
brand new,
miles
yeah.
on them?
Yeah.
The ZR1 had it up in a minute too.
It's real money.
Is that tempting for you? 13 miles on it. You wouldn't be able to drive it if you bought it. 70 grand.
That's not too much.
Yeah. The 68 maybe?
65. Asking 70. 65,000, correct? 65,000.
And what's the commission?
I thought you were 65.
10%, so add another
62 was here,
70,000.
and I put you in for 65.
Oh, it's at 65, yeah.
65, no, 62 was made 65.
And the
Anybody
truth
else?
is,
65,
a
62,
2012 Porsche is a more desirable one than a 2013.
Anybody else? 62,
Different design. The 12s were more desirable and more popular, and they were supposedly a better performing car.
Now you know. The GT500 in 43 miles on it. 40 grand, that doesn't actually seem that bad. For a 43 mile car? Sold for 58,000, so to have 40 miles, that probably isn't that bad. For a GT500 with 43 miles, 83% was up by your area. I'm not going to buy a 2019 01, although I would love to have a 2019 01. That is out of our pay. 645 miles, 3 ZR package.
400,000, anyone bid? 400 here, 400,000, anybody want to bid? 300 bid, 300 bid, 300, 275. Anybody else? 250 bid. Anyone bid? 275,000, anybody want to bid? 275,000.
Sold or not sold? Sold or not?
250,000 if it goes on.
Not high enough. Wow, I had no idea those are worth that much money. So I will say a tip, come at night because the auction goes till the last car runs through and everyone else is gone. So I'm sitting front row. How much did Stevens pay for the seat? And I'm sitting in his seat watching everything front row because everyone else is long gone.
And you can tell also which guys have been working 10, 12-hour days because their heads are bobbing to the auctioneer's voice like it's music to their ears.
Honorable mention, because I know one of you guys are going to love this car. 6,496 miles on this 1500 Silverado. How do you buy it and put that kind of miles on it?
I just saw one on the internet, an F-250, an old guy had it in his garage. He bought it, never drove it, had 145 miles on, 149
Amazing.
miles, and he just sold it. He goes, I drove it to my daughter's house twice and I never drove it again. Wow. Yeah.
Where did that rev come from? 33,000.
Wow, look at that interior.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Look at that interior. Wow.
And the armrests with the ashtray. If that was a regular driver in my car, I'd be pissed.
Oh, I love it in the step side.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. 91 GMC Z71.
48,000 miles. And then look at this square body. 2,900 miles. Oh my goodness. 2,900 miles.
Look at the interior of this car, and then check this out.
Get some torque on that golf cart.
I want to see these two go.
Yeah.
Like these trucks.
Look at the doors on this Bronco. That is cool too. They just keep going on. Cars just keep going and going and going.
And we're on day 11? Day 11. So this auction's been going on for 11 days.
Look at this Bronco. Eddie Bauer. 763 miles. How is that possible? How does this car have 763 miles on it?
I don't get it. It's a time machine. You're looking back at something from 1994, 1996. Somebody bought it and drove it home and that was it. It blows my mind.
763 miles.
Wow. And then look at this, right out of Speed Racer.
One of one custom. Do not start vehicle. Wow. It reminds me of what would be custom in 1963, like how they would build a custom car in the 60s.
I see a Ford GT. I was at Virginia Classic Car Sale last year. This thing sold for $450,000 there.
I wonder what it's going to sell for at Mecum now. Look at how that door opens and shuts.
Look at this.
I've never been this close to one before.
I was so amazed to see that Ford GT. I actually saw another one when I was coming in earlier today.
This is my third Ford GT in one day. Unreal.
Which is your favorite color? We have a GTR here. Oh, that NASCAR is loud. My favorite vehicle, I don't know if I'm yelling at you or not. My favorite vehicle of this entire show, your mind's gonna be blown. Ready? Are you ready for it? Wait for it.
A Honda Big Red. I would absolutely buy this if it's going through tomorrow. I don't know when it's running through. My father had one of these in the 80s when I was a kid.
I had the smaller version of these when I was a kid.
Super reliable. I bet it still runs like a top. So much fun.
Now, the only one better than that Honda ATC 250R. It was a 250R two-stroke in one of those. It was a rocket ship, death trap, completely unsafe and crazy, crazy fast.
This is unbelievable. It just keeps getting better and better and better as I walk around. I love the matte black on the ZR1. Another K5 Blazer, GT500, Cougar XR7, Gremlin X. What's your favorite so far, the Gremlin?
I like the Gremlin. I do actually like that Gremlin. I'm just taking photos of it.
What about the Beetle with the roof racks?
Holy moly, that's a Testarossa. That is a real Testarossa. I've never seen one. Never seen one in real life. Wow. Oh, look at that. That reminds me of my video game from when I was a kid with that gated 6-speed. Was that a 68 Shelby GT500 428 Cobra Jet? Oh, so it is the next morning after night one. Last night was more of a preview with my father and I. Today, we're gonna go and see if we can actually buy some cars. So you're getting the beginning of video 2 right now, day 2 now. So if you wanna see actually what things are selling for, if we're gonna take anything home, I'm here for a Ferrari flip series for the whole 3 days. So stay tuned, subscribe down below if you wanna see more videos, and you can hit the bell to get notifications for it. If this video is at all entertaining, thumbs up is appreciated. And if you wanna see more videos with my father in it, tell him in the comments down below. We'll see you in the next video. Adios.